Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin, and today guys we have a new video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna have a look at the top 5 not 5s for Interserver battle offense. This obviously is my personal opinion, but I haven't lost an offense with these units, so I think they're actually really good. Let me know obviously in the comment below what you think about these units, if you agree or not. Let me know who is your top 5 as well. But yeah, we're gonna go through them. I'm gonna show you the runes I have on them, and I'm gonna explain why I think they are in the top 5. Guys, before I get into the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It is free, and support the channel a whole lot. If you can, please hit that button. It really helps. Alright, top 5. Number 5 in the list is gonna be in the top. Okay, top 5 in the list. I feel like number 5 in the list has to be Fangun. There is other units I was thinking about, like Vigor. I think Vigor is actually really insane as well. Besides the heal block on skill 1, it does good damage even off crit damage build. He has a defense break for 3 turns on skill 3 on a low cooldown. He has the heal, he has the speed buff, he has the anti-crit. You know, Vigor is actually pretty good as well for Interserver battle offense, and it will make sense even more when I go through the top 5. You're gonna understand why I'm putting these units. Fangun is insane, obviously. A lot of damage, defense break, he's tanky. He has a good passive that when he gets hit, he gets attack bar. He heals over time, AoE, he cleanses himself, he revenges, so he's insane. He's really good. Guys, it's not gonna be a free-to-play list. I'm gonna make a free-to-play list though. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be up tomorrow. But yeah, Fangun is like that. It's on Valiant Wheel, my one. It's not even, it doesn't have my best runes, but it still works extremely well. I can grind so much speed on it, but I can't get the speed grinds on him. Obviously additional damage by defense would be nice. You know, accuracy is really important as he has a defense break on skill 1. Overall you need defense, HP, pretty decent speed. You need at least, I would like plus 100, at least, yeah, at least plus 100, which I can get with the grinds here. As you can see, most of my runes are not grinded, so plus 100 would be nice. But yeah, focus on defense, HP, and some accuracy, and it will do wonder. Defense break, buff, self cleanse. We talked about it already. Is insane, and on top 5 I would say Vigor as well. I think he's insane as well. He's on speed, HP. He does damage even without being on crit damage. He can be grinded as well. Additional damage for him is really good because he has multi-hit on skill 3, but insane unit, especially for the debuff, for the buffs. My bad. So yeah, that's my top 5. On the 5th spot. On the 4th spot, in my opinion, is this unit, especially because there is so many nanas around in defenses. And yes, I've seen people using Linda, they like Linda and so on, which Linda is pretty good, but if you miss a defense break on a important unit and you don't kill anything first turn, Linda's gonna die to Nana because Linda is pretty squishy. So I prefer to go with Mephisto, especially because of this. He's tanky, he has pretty tanky stats, and also he has the 44% HP lead in arena, so which makes him even more tanky. He's an insane unit. He has a good skill 1, sorry, a good skill 2. He does good damage on skill 1 and skill 2, and obviously the passive, he does get extra damage. The damage inflict, yeah, extra damage when you kill somebody on the enemy side. Accumulate up to 5 times, which you can get 100% extra damage. Obviously there's 4 units on the opponent side, and if you kill 3, it's gonna get 60%. It's not gonna go up to 5 times because they cannot be revived with Mephisto being in the game. Creates a shield. Also, it gets a shield now when you attack an enemy on your turn. It's gonna be a pretty decent shield, and you know, it's good for sustain for Mephisto. But overall, the passive, the enemies can be revived when Mephisto is in the game, and Nana is not gonna get her passive up. There's an AoE, recover the attack bar. Yeah, he has an AoE and attack bar increased by 20%. He's on a 3 turn cooldown. I just don't have mine fully skilled up, and he does pretty good damage. I have mine on Despair Will. He's on speed, crit damage, attack. Oh, he's an attack. Okay, I thought it was HP. Additional damage is fine, or less damage taken from fire and so on is not bad. But I feel like additional damage is pretty good. And then you focus on HP, attack, defense, speed, and crit rate. He doesn't need accuracy. He's insane against Nana. He's insane against Tyrannis, which there is a decent amount in the game in defenses. He's really good against Samaf as well because he can't be back. Perna, Vanessa, you know, all units that are really that use a lot in inter-server battle defenses. So Mephisto is my number 4. Number 3 in the list, he got nerfed a little bit, but I think he's insane still for inter-server battle offense. It's Vusa. Vusa, like, yes, he does a little less damage now, but he has really good. Obviously, he has 3 turn immunity on a 4 turn cooldown. He has the shield. He still does decent damage. My one is not built really well. It's definitely not. You can build your one a lot better than this. My one is not on my best runes, but still, he does a lot. He does decent damage. He heals. He can sleep on skill 1. He has his shield. He has 3 turn immunity again on 4 turn cooldown. My one is on Swift. I would say go on Violent for him. Use some of your best runes because it's worth it. I have my Violent runes on other units, so I can't change them. But it's like that. Artifacts, I mean, I feel like skill 2, maybe additional damage on elements would be good, or recovery on skill 2. But yeah, the recovery on him is pretty good. 15% of his max HP as damage, and recover the HP of all allies by 15% of your max HP. So you definitely want more HP than I'd put on mine, which is on 40k plus towers. He's probably gonna get around 50 maybe, and 15% is gonna be around 7k, 7.5. But you know, it's probably gonna be around 7k AOE heals on a 3 turn cooldown. Is not bad at all. So Vusa is my top 3. Yes, there is strips on the other side, on the defense side, but not all the time either. So you know, is good, and it's gonna make sense in a second when I mention the number 2 in the list. In my opinion, is Bulwark. I see so many Rileys in the defenses that Bulwark just makes sense. Also, the Vusa gives you buffs. Obviously, it gives him stacks. Bulwark goes a buff where he gets 3 stacks by himself whenever he takes turn anyway. So he can get 3 stacks by himself. Vusa gives stacks. Fangun, we mentioned before, gives stacks. Vigor gives stacks. You know, they all give stacks to Bulwark, and then he can do 50% HP. 50% enemies HP as damage with skill 3. So he's an ignore defense. He heals your whole team with that, and he also strips on skill 1, which is not bad at all. He gains knowledge whenever the enemy gets buffs or whenever he gets buffs. So it's kind of easy to get stacks on him, and he heals a lot. He gives so much sustain. He does a lot of damage, and if there is Rileys on the opponent side, it just makes sense. Also, even if there is no Riley on the other side, usually he gets stacks in the beginning. He gets around 3-4 stacks in the beginning, and he does pretty good damage on the opponent side, and it just makes sense. It's gonna make even more sense when I mention the number 1 in the list, in my opinion. I have my one on Shield Revenge Will. I think it's a better way. You could go resistance and try to get 100 res. I don't believe in res, but yeah, he's on speed, HP. Artifacts, honestly, accuracy skill 1 is not bad. But honestly, speed proportional loss HP probably is not bad. Defense proportional loss HP is not bad. But yeah, honestly, insane units. I just got him recently, and he's so good in Interserver battle. It's insane. You could go resistance again, but I like him like that. My one is not fully skilled up, but working on it. Number 1 in the list, the one and only Mr. Molong. 70%. Damage the enemy by 70% of its HP at the cost of receiving the same amount of damage, which doesn't even matter because I have my one on Vampire. Yes, it takes damage, but he heals most of it back. He's on speed, HP. You build him just a little slower than your Bulwark. Even if Bulwark has 4 stacks, you can do 40% as damage, and then he comes into place and he does 70% left and he kills everything. So, well, not everything, he kills that unit. So if they have a Bellio, he can kill the Bellio. You know, if they have Nana, you're probably gonna use the Wind Demon and so on. So it's really, really good. The skill 2, honestly, he strips and stuff and stuns, it never works. It's not reliable at all. But the skill 2 heals, he does good damage with skill 2 and he heals a decent amount himself. So it's pretty good for that mostly. Yes, the strip and the stun would be good if you actually was reliable, is not. But for the damage he does, it's pretty good. Skill 1, defense break, is not bad at all. And also he has HP leader skill, which makes your whole team tanky. So if you're not using the Wind Demon in that case, the Molong is gonna give still 33% HP extra because of the leader skill. So yeah, guys, as you see, it makes a lot of sense. Vusa gives the shield. Molong is not gonna take that much damage with that. Vusa gets immunity and shield, gives the buffs to Bulwark. Bulwark, you know, does his stuff, and Molong kills one unit straight away. If they have Juno, try to kill the Juno. If they have Stripper, one Stripper, try to kill the Stripper first, so they can not strip the Vusa immunity, and then you're gonna be just fine after that. They can't land any debuffs if they don't strip, and so on. So as I said, Vusa, try to beat him on balance, is a lot better. But yeah, Molong is insane. I would say Vampire is the better way, but you could go Violent. Vampire, in my opinion, is the best way right now. And additional damage is good on him, or additional damage on elements is actually really, really good on Molong. Additional damage on fire, additional damage on wind, it's really, really good. You can go additional damage on water as well, but I feel like wind and fire would be the better option, or the most important one, because of that. Well, Diana probably not that prominent in arena defense, so probably water will be decent. But yeah, guys, this is my top 5. I feel like Molong is insane, especially because Abellio, there's so many Abellios in arena, in Interserver battle defenses, in arena defenses. So you kinda want something that actually deletes the Abellio without him having his heals used. Guys, that is gonna be it for the video. As I said, I had all wins in arena Interserver battle. I lost one because I crashed, my game crashed, and the second one I lost because I used a different team. So I'm never gonna use another team. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.